Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Shemaine coming at you live from the house. Wearing a Diamante shirt today, and this is gonna be a Naruto 631 chapter review. And I apologize that I didn't get the other one done. I was just being a little bit lazy, and last week it was extremely busy for me. But I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the key points that I mentioned last chapter briefly, and then we're gonna get into this chapter because this had a lot of shit. It was very good, and I'm fanboying and all that good shit. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna briefly talk about what I said in 630, and in this chapter we didn't get no Obito and Kakashi. We didn't get none of that, so we don't know. And he didn't die last chapter like I thought he would. So they're still alive in their other dimension. So they're chilling up there. And excuse me, the Jubi, when he formed that hand, so he didn't do something. So I was right on that. He actually did a very unknown jutsu. It's called what the fuck style vagina mouth Bijou Dama, because that's exactly what it looked like. Like this looked like the vagina from Teeth because it was way out here and had all shit coming through it. It was weird as fuck. But at the end of the last chapter, 630, you see the blast disappears. It completely goes away. And as soon as I saw that, I knew it has to be Minato because B and his fucking uh, what is it? I guess Bijou transformation, where the Hachibi like he takes on his form. He shot that little. It was a pea-sized Bijou Dama compared to like a basketball. It was so massive. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. This motherfucking Bijou Dama is gonna completely take it off course. Like no. It might have moved it a little bit to the left, but it still was gonna hit some of the allied force. So that was stupid. The fact that they thought that was gonna work just was completely laughable. But anyways, so the blast disappears. Minato is here, motherfuckers. And then it's cool because in the first page he says, "Get ready for the blast." Like what? Because he says he transported the Bijou Dama to the sea, and that's a testament to if that would have actually hit like in the immediate area, they would have fucked everyone up. Because it's all the way over here in the sea. I mean, I don't know exactly how far, but they can still feel. They're all like bracing themselves, a shitload of wind. I'm thinking, damn, that must have had some power. So he shows up. Sakura is kind of confused. She's like, who's motherfucker? Like, who is he? He's like, oh, I'm Namikaze Minato. I'm the fourth Hokage. And the next panel is just like, yeah, a lot of the allied forces are bracing themselves for the attack. The wind's coming in, and she notices that Minato's in Edo Tensei form because of his eyes. And she says, you are. He's like, don't worry, I'm on your side. Thank you for helping my son. And he goes, are you Naruto's girlfriend? Oh shit, man! When I first read that, I was raffle-a-mowing. I was rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. That is just funny as shit. And Naruto's like, yeah, well, that's it, more or less. And then I knew she was gonna do it. Typical Sakura. She slams his face down into the ground. She's like, "Shut up, save your energy." And then Minato or Naruto says, "Ouch, I'm getting injured instead of recovering." And she said, "I'll just increase the healing speed," like fucking around. And then he smiles, and then he thinks he's like, "That girl reminds me of Kushina." And he says, "Please take care of my son." I thought that was really good. That was really nice. And then she says, "All of a sudden, but you look like you already knew this." Talking to Naruto, and he said, "I felt this chakra, and when I was in QB mode, and the others are coming too." And she's like, "What?" And like even all these other people are surprised, and so is Hinata. Like, who are the others? And then, bam! First Hokage, second Hokage, third Hokage, pow pow pow, all show up, and Minato's like all badass. Oh shit, dog! Like off of me, damn. Oh, and then Sandaime says, "You're as fast as ever, Minato." And then Tobidama says, fourth, your Shushi no Jutsu is faster than mine, which is a body flicker or basically like teleportation, which is cool because in the flashback he did that on Izuna, and that's what ended up killing him. So that was pretty cool. And then Hashirama's just like, "Oh, shall we begin?" And then like everybody's like fucking freaking out. Sakura's like, "What? The third Hokage?" And then one of the somebody from the what is that? Akimichi clan says, oh, the first and second Hokage, and that's even the third and the fourth Hokage. They're all fucking they're fapping and shit like that. And let me increase the zoom just a little bit. Oh, that's a little too much. Because I'm also reading the panel as I'm reviewing it. And some of the guys are like, okay, I see those are the people that stopped the attack, but who used Edo Tensei on them? Are they our enemies? And then Son Diamond says, no, Orochimaru summoned us, and we must stop this war. And everybody's still surprised. And then here we go. His thirst is being quenched. That thirst / rape face. I said, hi, mom, motherfucker. He's like that. He's so excited. Excuse me. He's like, I was waiting for you. And then Ashirama, like a boss, is like, bitch, sit down. He says, I'll take care of you later. And then Madara's face is still like, but ... like silence, like, he's like, sit your ass down, calm your ass down. We'll fight later. I got more important shit to deal with. And they said, first we must stop the Jubi and shit like that. And the Jubi is going ham. He's fucking sprinting at the guys. And then it's funny because Hashirama was like, well, it's dashing this way. You guys want to do something? Or what's going on? That was funny. And then Minato says, you know, Naruto, you did well. Go ahead and rest for a little bit. Your friend is coming too, and he's on our side. And then I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, Sasuke's getting back up in the mix, motherfucker. And then, okay, this next part, yo, this is another testament to why Minato, or Namikaze Minato, is probably the greatest Hokage that has ever lived. He's probably on par with Hashirama and Madara, just because of this next panel, or on the next page. But anyways, the rest of this page is it's actually fucking Kurama. Like Kurama is in there, inside Minato. Like that's half of the other chakra, and he says, Minato, this is, and you know, they're getting ready. And there's a quick shot of Naruto, and he's like surprised. He's like, and it's a picture of Sasuke in the background. And then Hashirama's like, Hokages, let's go, let's do this shit. And then it shows a picture of Minato's back and a clap. And I didn't really think much of it. And then I'm not even lying. This next page, I thought, oh shit, it says second, third, come before me. I'm like, alright. Naruto got up, he's in Bijou mode, he's in the mix. And then Sakura says, like what? That's the same as Naruto. And I said, whoa, hold up. And then sure enough, there's his wristbands. You're telling me that this motherfucker is dead and goes into Bijou mode? Oh no, that is beyond me. That is way beyond me. That is like, what the fuck? He mastered Kyuubi Chakra and went into Bijou mode. He's already the fastest ninja that has ever lived. Now he's even like twice that speed, because if Naruto goes into Bijou mode, he's on par with his dad, because with his fastest like attack or whatever, you know, just a straight fucking fist, and he dodged that. If that makes Naruto go on par with his dad, oh my god, I cannot imagine how fast Minato is now. Does that make him twice as fast as he already is? Are you kidding me? That motherfucker can can go across the world in like 15 seconds. He's like every fast character, every like superhero or whatever that has super speed, like that, they dream about being as fast as him, because this motherfucker is on a whole different level now. He goes into Bijou mode in Edo Tensei form. What I want to know is, how the fuck did he master that while he was dead? He only got revived for, I don't know, like let's say a couple hours, because Hashirama explained, you know, his past with Madara and shit. How is it that he mastered that within that time span? Or maybe because he's in Edo Tensei that it allows him to activate Bijou mode. I'm not sure. But wow. This motherfucker is better than the third, is better than the second, is better than anyone that's come before him, except Hashirama and Madara. Let's just get that straight. Anyways, so Naruto goes into his little, like, just like what B does a lot with the Hachibi, he goes into his little, like, mind, I guess you could say. And he's like, so even Minato, and he's like, I know that better than you do, or something like that. And he says, see that my dad's great. And Kurama says he's the one who performed that complex seal on me, meaning the seal which seals I don't know what it's called, like five barrier or something like that, but it's like what's on his stomach to be able to seal the Kyuubi chakra and release it at will and let it leak out from here and there. Anyways, the next two panels on the bottom are just like, you ready, you forward to act quick, like no shit, don't call me old flash for nothing, you dumbass. And then he throws three of his kunai down, his special kunai, and then they are finna go ham. Sakura's like, they disappeared, like no shit, they're just so fast. I just can't get over that Namikaze Minato goes into Bijou mode. Like, that's one thing when I was reading this whole chapter I still cannot process. This motherfucker went in Bijou mode. Like, come on, man. And then Hashirama says, let's go, Nimpo. Shishekyojin. What, I don't know, probably fucked that up, but Formation of the Red Suns. It's a barrier seal. And then, oh shit, Hashirama goes into Sage mode, like the god of Sage mode, the ultimate Sage mode, Buddha Sage mode, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. He said, I'll also do this. And he's throwing down, I don't know what they're called, but they're also what held Kurama's tails down and like his whole body when Naruto ended up defeating him inside himself to be able to control the Kyuubi and whatnot. And so it's a motherfucking huge ass barrier. And it says 10 seals. And then, it's crashing down, and Guy and Lee have a small little panel. It says a red barrier that's even stronger than the Shinshinjin. I'm not sure what that is. Only 4 people Hokage level could do it, and it's growling. It's gonna be hard for you to move. And then, bam, Sasuke shows up right in front of Naruto, and Jugo's behind him too. So I'm wondering where the fuck Saget's and Orochimaru. Y'all can't forget him. I think he's got some plan, y'all. I seriously do. He's got some fucked up plan. So they're surprised. He shows up. I lost my breath. I was like, oh shit, when that happened. And then Sakura turns around. She's fapping. Naruto, typical Naruto. You're pretty late, Sasuke. Not surprising. That was pretty good. I was glad he wasn't like, oh my god, Sasuke, blah blah blah. And she's like, Sasuke-kun. And he turns around. And he's like, Sakura. And then she fucking just flips. She's like, oh my god, Sasuke, why? And then all of the rest of the Rookie 9, R.I.P. Neji, are like surprised, like what the fuck? And Hinata's surprised, like literally everyone is surprised. Ino's like, Sasuke, what's going on? And Shikamaru and Choji like, he's our enemy, stop, don't get close to him, fuck that motherfucker. And typical cool guy, he looks and says, you're as nosy as always. And then Shino ends up there. Kiba ends up there. He's like, why are you here, bastard? Why are you here, motherfucker? And shit like that. Why did you come here? Sakura asks him. He said, many things happened, but I decided to protect the village. And there's a picture of Naruto right here, guys. I'm calling it. He says, and I, with everyone standing around him, will become Hokage. This is going to set up the final chapters of Naruto, which it will be Sasuke. It will be Uchiha Sasuke, Avenger of the Uchiha clan, versus Uzumaki Naruto, Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi, for the title of Hokage. That is going to be it right there. Just something just like Hashirama and Madara, but maybe not on that scale, because that was they destroyed half the fucking world. But anyways, it's going to be them two for the title of Hokage. Because Sasuke never in part 1, never in Shippuden, that's the anime, excuse me, and never in part 2, same shit, basically, never in part 2, ever had Hokage on his mind, never, until that happened. Nope, it is going down. They are going to fight to the death, whoever wins, and let me tell you who will win. Nobody, because they're going to kill each other. So, remember that. Remember what I said. They're all surprised, and then Sakura lets out this big and then Kiba's like, yeah, right, you're a missing nin and you're a fucking international criminal. Suddenly shows up and starts saying, Joe, do you even know what Hokage means? Basically like, shut the fuck up. And then Shikamaru's like, I don't know what happened to you, but that's impossible, do you think? And then Shino says, do you think you can just erase all you did so far? And he says, yeah, I know I can't, but I don't give a shit about what you think about, or I don't give a shit what you think about me. And Naruto's kind of like looking at this motherfucker like, this motherfucker trying to take my job, shit. He says, the Kage's created this situation. I will become Hokage and change the village. I kind of like that. I kind of like what he's saying like that. It's kind of a nice resolve, but I still think he's got a little bit of dark side in him, a little bit of hate. Because unlike Naruto, he didn't get over his hate, really. No, he did not. Until when he fucking had a discussion with Shinju Hashirama, he did not get over his hate. Naruto got over his hate during pain. That was a long ass time ago. This was really sudden. And then you have a picture of you have a panel of Naruto and Itachi in the background. Edo Tensei form. He says, it's not that the one who becomes Hokage will be acknowledged. It's the one who is acknowledged will become Hokage. Which is pretty cool. It's going through his head. And plus, and I'm thinking to myself, even if he returns to the village, how the fuck are you gonna like just stroll up in there and be like, hey guys, like no, you're a fucking criminal. Like you're wanted, kill, capture, dead, whatever. And like everywhere, the whole world, in this world, he's an international criminal. You can't just be like, all right, I want to be good. Like that doesn't happen. Like I'm pretty sure if there was a death penalty, he would have like had it 5 times over already. And who the fuck knows what's going on with the previous 5 Kage? Because those motherfuckers are either dead or they're alive and Tsunade's dead, and they're gonna have to pick us right there. They're gonna have to pick a 6th Hokage, and I would figure they would pick Kakashi because he's just a prodigy, man. He's smart. He knows how to fight. He's got everything. But knowing him, he's gonna be like, this isn't the type of job for me. So let somebody else have it. And then them two are gonna like fucking suggest themselves, and they're gonna have a fight over it. And no one's gonna win. They're all gonna die, and that'll be the end of Naruto. Moving along. There's 2 big panels that cover the half of the page, and one is just Naruto looking with a little smirk on his face, and has Itachi in the background. It says, I leave Sasuke to you. The one right below it, they have Naruto and Sasuke standing side by side, and it says, leave him to me in bold, which is like saying, that's like the flashback. And Naruto says, I'll be the one to become Hokage. And Hashirama's like, alright y'all, I'm glad y'all kissing and making up, but we need to defeat this fucking thing. He's like, y'all need to store up the chakra because we need to defeat him with a big ass combined attack. And Naruto says, thank you for healing me, Sakura-chan. You should rest now. Ikuso Sasuke, let's go Sasuke. And she jumps in. She's like, bitch, what y'all thinking of leaving me, ho? And they jump in front of the Jubi, which is still in the seal, and they're preparing for this big ass attack. And she's basically saying, do you think just because I'm a girl I can't compete with you? So Tsunade-sama trains her disciples to be just like Sanin, basically trying to beef her ass up and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, if you were this good, then why didn't you really fucking fight in the rest of the previous war-ish kind of deals with the Zetsu and all that bullshit? But at the same time, she is a medical nin. She has priority. She's one of the best medical nins, if not the best medical nin in the entire world at this point in time, because Tsunade is half dead. She is half the woman she was because she is bisected, and just her and Shizune just doing it up, which that's probably her best role, I should say. And then Sakura looks at Naruto, Naruto smirks, and then we have the last panel. Them 3. Good. Team 7 is reborn now. That was tight. But again, Sasuke's face doesn't look like super into it. He's just kind of like staring. But that's typical Sasuke, man. When he's got something on his mind, he always just goes straight for it. But man, y'all, this was a good chapter. And the reason why, we got everything that we been wanting for a long ass time. We've been waiting for Sasuke to come back. We've been waiting for the Kages to get here. We've been waiting for Hashirama and Madara to meet again. We got it all. We got it all. We got it all. Minato goes into Bijou mode? This motherfucker goes into Bijou mode. Oh my god. This dude is above everyone else. This dude is like, it's like Hashirama, Madara, and probably Minato. I mean, like right under, if not in between them. Wow. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This motherfucker is on a whole nother level. Now, let's go and move on to predictions for next week's chapter. It ended with the whole idea that they're gonna do this big ass combined attack. So it's gonna start right off the bat, or if not, it's gonna get about halfway into the chapter when they're just preparing, maybe talking a little bit just on the little rock that Team Seven is on, and plus not all Team Seven because Kakashi's not there, obviously. Anyways, so um, I don't know what exactly kind of moves they're gonna do because I don't think a fucking Rasen Shuriken is gonna do shit against the fucking Jubi. Like I really don't know. So it's gonna have to be some big, like it's gonna have to be like the best attack you got. So it's gonna be Sasuke's. He's gonna use both Amaterasu and his arrows. I guess that's what they're called. And then Naruto's gonna have to go in Bijou mode and just spam Bijou Damas. I don't know what Minato would do. I guess he would do a big Bijou Dama since he's in Bijou mode. Maybe a what if he does like a massive, sort of like Sajar, massive Rasengan barrage? That sounds stupid as fuck in English. What is it, like simple Choldama Rasen Tarengan? What if he does that, but like Bijou sized Rasengan, or Rasengan sized Bijou Damas? Like that'd be fucking sweet. And then what's his name? Tobirama's gonna do some big ass water jutsu. Third Hokage is gonna do some fucking combination of a couple, and then Hashirama might go Buddha mode on that motherfucker and just 1,000 hands or whatever. So it's gonna start out with I think it's gonna start out with them building up their chakra, talking about what moves they're gonna use. Then once they take the barrier down, they're gonna commence immediately on beating the shit out of that motherfucker. I'm not sure if we're gonna go see Obito and Kakashi again. I honestly would not like to see them because for me, the fact that we didn't see anything of them in this chapter means some shit's going down. Like it's because last chapter Kakashi had his Raikiri ready and was like saying, I can't remember the exact words, but he's like, I'm not gonna let you do that, or I'm not gonna let you throw away your feelings and stuff. So they're finna go at it again. So I feel like we won't see him next chapter. We'll see him 2 weeks from now, and we might either see a winner or we might see some serious damage being done by either Kakashi or Uchiha Obito. I'm not sure who, but that's what I think. I don't think the Jubi is gonna go down that easily. I think it's gonna take more than just the 4 previous Hokages, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. I think it's gonna take a big combined effort from the whole allied Shinobi force. Where's Orochimaru? Where's Orochimaru and Sagetsu? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I still feel like Orochimaru has something up his sleeve because he's the one who did summon them through Edo Tensei. So, in other words, he can still control them. He can still control them because when Tobirama was going to beat the shit out of Sasuke, and he would have beat the shit out of Sasuke, he stopped him. He did his, whatever seal, and he prevented him from beating that pussy ass motherfucker half dead. So I still feel like he has something up his sleeve. I don't think it's gonna happen super soon, but I feel like once the Jubi and Madara are taken care of, then Orochimaru is gonna erase their minds or whatever and have them attack the Allied Shinobi Force, basically trying to take over the world, kind of bullshit like that. Now, Uchiha Madara. He's either gonna do one or two things. He's either gonna be cool and actually sit back and wait for them to take the Jubi down, or he's going to interfere. Simple as that. Like in the beginning or in the chapter when he said, "God, I still can't get along with you." That's still funny. Like that's good. I really like that because it's still saying like I still view you as a friend, sort of. Like man, we still can't get along. That kind of type of shit. So I feel like he would like wait for his battle with Hashirama, but at the same time he can't because he's right there and he's been waiting since he died. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna recap real quick about the predictions of next week. I feel like half the chapter is gonna be storing up chakra, preparing. The second half is releasing the sealed barrier and going ham on the Jubi. I don't think we're going to see Kakashi and Obito until 2 weeks from now, and by then someone will either be dead or there will be some serious damage dealt. Fourth, this is not necessarily a prediction, I want to know where the fuck Orochimaru is and Sagetsu. Jugo is there, and where the fuck is Karin? Like, I want to know where they are. Let's see, did I forget anything? I do not think so. Oh, Hashira or Madara, is he gonna sit back and wait for them to defeat the Jubi, or is he gonna go ahead and start attacking them because he can't wait to fucking fight Hashirama? So that brings us to the conclusion of this video. I would give this, oh man, 5 stars. You can't, man. I'm fanboying like so hard right now, guys. You don't even understand. We got everything we've been wanting for a very, very long time, and I feel like this is gonna be. We're really getting close to the end, which is kind of sad. And also another one, because Sasuke said I wanted to become Hokage, and he's never thought about that till then. That's gonna fucking lead. Oh yeah, there we go. Naruto and Sasuke fight over Hokage title. Yeah, that's about it. Video's kind of long. I apologize, but I had to get a little bit of my to clarify what I said about last week's chapter, and I didn't get to make that chapter review again. I apologize, but that's gonna be it for this review. I'm Charmaine. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it and all that shit. And I'll be seeing you soon, guys. Peace. Have a good day.